Sound breathing. Sound breathing is flashy, rhythmic, and explosive. Fights become choreography, with movement syncing to sound, distraction, and percussion-like strikes. It looks terrifying, but in terms of raw lethality, it ranks lowest here because it depends heavily on sound analysis, bomb support, and planned counters instead of direct finishing power. Its most iconic techniques are the fourth form, constant resounding slashes, a barrage of strikes that hit like drum beats in rapid succession, and Tengen's explosive combinations using bomb blades to disorient and overwhelm. The main user, of course, is Tengen Uzui, the flamboyant sound Hashira himself. Mist breathing. Mist breathing is soft, deceptive, and designed to hide intent. It works by removing visibility, not literally but psychologically, making an opponent unsure where the next strike lands. Its lethality isn't weak, but it relies more on creating openings than delivering brutal immediate kills, which is why it sits just above sound. Techniques such as the sixth form, lunar dispersing mist, allow the user to vanish and reappear with frightening speed. And the seventh form, obscuring clouds, pushes acceleration so high that the user becomes unreadable. Muichiro Tokito is the master of this style, eventually unlocking devastating potential once he regains his memories. Flower breathing. Flower breathing is elegant and precise, almost artistic. Attacks unfold like petals, each one intentionally placed to exploit weaknesses. However, because it thrives on timing and posture rather than raw destructive force, it ranks lower compared to heavier hitting forms. It features moves like the second form, Honorable Shadow Plum, which sends a flurry of slashes like falling petals designed to confuse the enemy's vision, and the devastating final form, Equinoctial Vermilion Eye, which sharpens perception to an extreme level at the cost of bodily strain and potential blindness. The technique is primarily used by Kanao Suyuri, and before her, Kanai Kocho. Insect breathing. Insect breathing doesn't kill with blade depth, it kills with chemistry. It's fast, needle-like, and built around poison delivery rather than cutting through flesh. Because of this, its lethality spikes only when the venom does its work, placing it at number 11 where lethality is high but not immediate. Signature techniques include butterfly dance, caprice, which delivers rapid, delicate strikes like a swarm of insects piercing a target in multiple points, and dragonfly dance. Compound eye hexagon, where 6 thrusts land nearly simultaneously to maximize poison spread. The sole true practitioner is Shinobu Kocho, whose frail strength led her to weaponize toxins instead of brute force. Serpent breathing. Serpent breathing is unpredictable. Every strike bends and curves like a snake weaving through grass. It excels at slipping into blind angles and striking where defense is weakest. Even so, it sits at 10th because, although precision is deadly, it lacks the overwhelming, crushing power that higher styles bring. Techniques like Venom Fangs of the Narrowhead allow the blade to coil into a tight, piercing strike, while Twin-Headed Reptile splits movement unpredictably, striking twice from offset angles. Obanai Iguro is the iconic serpent breather, moving as sharply and silently as his technique suggests. Love breathing. Love breathing converts emotion into raw physical power, combining extreme flexibility with speed and momentum. Its strikes bend and twist in impossible arcs, delivering tremendous force while maintaining elegance. It ranks 9th because while highly lethal and unpredictable, it still relies heavily on the user's extraordinary physical ability rather than innate elemental or supernatural force. Signature techniques include 5th form, Swaying Love Wild Claw, which unleashes whipping curve slashes too fast to predict, and 6th form, Cat-Legged Winds of Love, a rapid sweeping barrage that strikes multiple angles in succession. Mitsuri Kanroji, the Love Hashira, is the sole known practitioner of the style. Beast breathing. Beast breathing is primal, wild, and instinct-driven, allowing the user to improvise mid-combat like a predatory animal. Its ferocity and unpredictability make it extremely lethal in close-range fights, earning it the 8th rank. Notable techniques include Third Fang, Devour, a savage, multi-angle slash that tears into flesh, and Seventh Fang, Spatial Awareness, which heightens perception through environmental vibrations, letting the user anticipate enemy movement like a predator stalking prey. Inosuke Hashibira invented and masters this style, turning chaotic instinct into an effective killing method. Wind breathing. Wind breathing is fast, aggressive, and sweeping, with strikes that slice through space like gusting storms. Its ability to control range and pressure multiple enemies at once earns it a high rank of 7th. Signature techniques include third form, clean storm wind tree, which spins across the battlefield with multiple slashes, and ninth form, Idaten typhoon, a spiraling whirlwind of attacks that shreds enemies in its path. Sanemi Shinazugawa, the wind Hashira, wields this style with brutal precision and unmatched ferocity. Water breathing. Water breathing flows smoothly and adapts continuously, blending offense and defense into one seamless style. Its versatility and consistency earn it the 6th rank, capable of handling nearly any situation. Key techniques include 10th form, constant flux, a chain of attacks that grows stronger with each successive strike, and 11th form, dead calm, which halts incoming attacks with perfect timing before delivering lethal counters. This style is primarily used by Gyu Tomioka and was taught to Tanjiro Kamado by Sakonji Urokodaki. Stone breathing. Stone breathing relies on overwhelming, grounded power rather than speed. Its strikes are immovable, crushing, and capable of shattering hardened defenses, ranking it 5th in lethality. Techniques such as 5th form, arcs of justice deliver devastating overhead swings that break through bone and armor, and 7th form, stone skin hardens the body to absorb and redirect attacks while countering lethally. Gyomi Himejima, the stone Hashira, is its unparalleled master, using sheer brute force to dominate opponents. Flame breathing. Flame breathing burns with aggressive intensity, combining explosive speed with direct devastating attacks. It ranks 4th because its attacks can annihilate enemies quickly and decisively. Signature techniques include third form, Blazing Universe, which launches a massive overhead strike like a fiery meteor, and ninth form, Rengoku, a forward-charging inferno of slashes designed to incinerate any opponent. Kyojuro Rengoku, the Flame Hashira, is the most iconic wielder of this style, embodying its unrelenting heat and passion. Thunder breathing. Thunder breathing is pure speed incarnate, striking before opponents can react and often finishing fights in a single instant. It earns the 3rd rank for its deadly execution potential. Key techniques include first form, thunderclap and flash, an explosive forward lunge that strikes faster than the eye can follow, and sixfold, which repeats the attack 6 times in rapid succession to overwhelm even the quickest enemies. Zenitsu Agatsuma is the primary practitioner, demonstrating that even a seemingly timid user can unleash extraordinary lethality. Moon breathing. Moon breathing is sinister, wide-ranging, and unpredictable. Its crescent-shaped attacks shift mid-swing, altering angles and distance, making defense nearly impossible. This style ranks 2nd for its overwhelming versatility and sheer destructive potential. Notable techniques include 6th form, Perpetual Night, Lonely Moon, which sends dozens of crescent slashes raining across the battlefield, and 16th form, Moonbow, Half Moon, a sweeping barrage capable of cleaving multiple targets simultaneously. Kokushibo, upper rank 1 of the 12 Kizuki, is the master of moon breathing, combining centuries of skill with near-immortal precision. Sun breathing. Sun breathing is the original and most complete breathing style, combining speed, power, adaptability, and relentless offense. It sits at number 1 because it encompasses all other elemental styles while adding unmatched versatility and killing potential. Its signature techniques include dance, a flowing, blazing slash sequence that can chain endlessly, and 13th form, a continuous combination of forms designed to overwhelm even regenerative demons. Tanjiro Kamado, inheriting the Hinokami Kagura, is the modern user of this legendary style, wielding the technique with grace, ferocity, and unparalleled lethality. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and comment what you want me to explain next.